Okay, Miss Black Goddess. I'm just like, seriously, Blam, I just want to get to the point where you just stop doing this shit.
Right.
Like, seriously, man, all your scheming and scamming all over the place, all over this app, exploiting this black community, bro. The black TikTok community, just women. It's like you target the women. You literally target women. Like it's sick, bro.
Right. Hey,
I'm gonna wait till you finish talking about that because there's another subject.
Okay. It just honestly, I'm over it with this dude. Like you still that same dude that robbed that guy at the damn ATM. It's just this time you're not robbing people with a gun, you robbing them with your words. Having them trust you. You just exploit people, man. And you really a piece of shit. You really are. Just like the rest of you and your friends. Hey, Ms. Gotcha, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, Joe messed up today. I know him and icreep was already discussing some things because icreep, was basically explaining the situation that happened in Moses' life. But today, he laughed at Pinup because he kept over talking people. And Pinup was like, respect me on my live. He laughed at her. He got mad because she dropped him down because he kept over talking people. Do you know this man sat there and said to a panel full of black women, we don't know what it's like having a full-time job. He also said to us, we know nothing about experience losing someone who had suffered from police brutality, losing their life. He was very, very disrespectful. He had microaggressions. He came off with his racist antics. He used his white superiority complex against us black women in the box. And he really was condescending and tried to basically run Pinup's life. And the disrespect, as we calling it out, now he put it on his page that it's an issue with the term cisgender and trying to make it a LGBTQ conversation when we was trying to explain to him this is what we were speaking on a racial aspect. His friend shouldn't have lost his life given that. But you sitting in a room full of black people and you said he want everything to be about your friend who lost his life that was black. You're not speaking on that part. You're only speaking on the part that he's LGBTQ. He was very disrespectful. Very. It's so disrespectful to the point where Heather just did a video to check his ass on what cisgender mean. Like it was.
What Heather? White Heather?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Yes, like Joe was that disrespectful. He disrespected icreep and Pinup the most. So I would rather icreep or Pinup both. He had.
Are y'all both in here? Y'all want to come up? I know they said Miss Pinup was upset, so I don't know how she's feeling right now.
I had to go off, and y'all know I rarely get in the box. I literally had to go off. He ignored Dominican question and he messaged Dominican. After she told him to get out the live, he was sharing her live. So I'm gonna let icreep go ahead and talk right now.
Okay. She basically said, the gist of what happened. But Joe, he was really disrespectful. Pinup asked him to leave the live. He kept commenting. He kept going. So she told him for him to be muted. So after he was muted, he made a troll page and came back on the troll page. So it was just a mess. Like Pinup kept saying, like, just respect my live, just respect my live. I'm asking you to mute, just respect my live. And he started laughing at her. So that's just, that's just the type of stuff I'm saying. And then I had told them, I said, watch how he try to drag Blaze into it, and he tried to drag you into it. Now he's posting like clips of the live, trying to make it seem like we're talking about like an LGBTQIA situation when that's not even what we're talking about. So that's just, that's just the gist of it. But he's very disrespectful.
Extremely. He even said that we don't know what it's like we don't know what it's like having jobs. He knows we don't know what it's like having jobs, but he's working. But if he's working, then how come you try to do a live and you kept coming back in my live? I told you to stop commenting in my live. You kept doing it. We had to mute you, and then you come back on another page to try to comment anyway. He was very disrespectful, y'all. To me, to icreep, and to all the black ladies on the panel and in my comment section. He has no qualms on who he disrespects. He wants to bring LGBTQA plus into it. Like we're talking about that, and we was not talking about that. And I have the whole live, so in case he thinks he can just try to cut and split some stuff, I have the whole live, and I'm having to download it, and I'm sending it to icreep or whoever, and you guys can do what y'all will with that live. But he's very disrespectful. He does not care. He only pop blaze. Notice this. He only came into your live because one, you're very nice and you let everybody in your live. He came to your live, but he's been chilling with the ops for a long time and haven't mentioned it until they started giving him that same energy. So he can try to nip and tuck a video all he wants, but I have the full video, a 2-hour live.
Are you okay, Miss Pinup, though?
No, not really. Not really. He said he doesn't know what it's like to, lose someone to the police when I've had my mother her life snatched by the damn guards in prison. So that's like police right there. So no, I'm not really okay. I'm kind of like really I'm very upset about it because he wants all this respect. I allowed this white tea person in my space, and he was very disrespectful. I had all the ladies, black women, and it's always black women first on my live. And I had them mute themselves just to show a little respect to him, and he still didn't give me that same respect. So he is no longer welcomed on my platform or in my space. And I will be very careful to allow him to be welcomed on y'all's.
And now when I commented, because he made a video and he got us in it, and I told Joe, because he only clipped the part speaking about the cisgender part with icreep. And I said, Joe, my clip is like this. You want to run a live at this time? I said, just tell the truth. You didn't clip the part of what the issue really was. You clipped the part to make it
seem... that's him. No, I'm sorry. That's okay. Go ahead.
You clipped the part to make it seem like we're attacking the LGBTQ community. Like you really did that to the point where Rationist was speaking about the term cis. That's not what it was about. You up and disrespected each and every last one of us on that platform. And I sat there and I broke it down to him. Like, this is about the fact that no matter what your sexuality is, when a person walk up on you, they don't see your sexuality, they see your skin. And just to sit there and tell me that I don't know about police brutality. I watched my god sister get shot 19 times in front of me by the police. I've been beat by the police as a kid. And you want to sit there and try and come at me like that? And then you want to talk about having a job. I've been retired since last year thanks to this family who helped me pay for my lawyer. Like, that was fucking disrespectful.
Very. He's so disrespectful. He will never have a place on my space ever again. I'm mad at myself. I'm fucking mad at myself that I even allowed him to have space in the first place.
Oh, yeah, he mass reporting icreep page.
Yep.
And he's mass reporting her page right now.
Yep, he is. Because the whole time I've had my page, I never had an account warning. Until I started going after him. So
and
he's
notice, Blaze, he
used
your platform. He used your platform to talk about that other girl and about about whatever happened to him. So he only used you for your space, a black man's space. So they keep coming over here just trying to use you for your space. And
but
this is why we need to quit being
like
so open to letting people into our spaces. This. Because when we allow them just to have an inch, they take a mile, they ice skate over us each and every time.
Blaze, I'm sorry. We try not to bring that to your platform, but the first thing he says is, "I come over there to support Blaze and Police." And then the first thing he do is tag you in the comments, and it's like we were trying to keep it from involving you because it didn't
Exactly.
have anything to do with you. It was him. So you want to use our brother against us? That's not finna
Right.
happen. Blaze, you our brother. We here day in and day out. We'll
Listen, it's
never
black
do you
women first.
wrong.
Y'all know that over here. We know
Yeah,
what
but as somebody who experienced police brutality firsthand, I ain't gonna lie. I dropped out the bike like 3, 4 times because I cried. I cried
Oh,
because this is how white men see us. They don't know the traumas that we go through as black people. And to just throw that up there like that with your
I'm
white
so sorry.
superiority complex was a fucking slap in the face. I've been through hell and high waters when it comes to police brutality. And to fucking do that, y'all know I don't get in about some bullshit unless it's bullshit. I don't honor that. I'm sick of white people treating us like that. This
I'm
is
so
fucked up.
sorry.
And then to try and weaponize my sister and brother against me? Are you fucking stupid? And then you want to try and weaponize that community against us? Like we ain't already going through hell right now because they arguing over who got gatekeeping what. It seems like right now black women is under attack, and you want to add on to that because you part of that community? We don't do nothing but show love and support everybody, no matter what their sexuality is, no matter what their color is, no matter what they going through. And this is how they fucking treat us. I am done with this fucking app. I'm done. That was fucking heartbreaking to be treated like that by a white man.
But he wants
You
us.
talking to a woman.
Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
sorry, Pen Up. I'm almost
No, go
done.
ahead.
You talking to a woman who right now had to retire because a racist officer's dog has damn near mauled me to death. I was forced to retire at fucking 33. You think I wanted to do that? But people have to understand, as black people, stop letting these motherfuckers in your friendship, in your space, because they manipulate and they use that shit.
Exactly. We need to
It's
stop.
just, I'm sorry, Penna.
It's okay.
Hubby had just came in. But, Blaze, bro, you are one of a kind. You let people come on your platform to speak their piece. And what they do with that is they use that to weaponize that against your supporters. Because they feel like that they have a better relationship with you than your supporters. And I'm sorry for crying on here. My heart just broke though.
No, baby, don't ever be sorry.
But
Right.
y'all
exactly.
y'all gotta stop letting people play in y'all face.
Yeah, Blaze. Because he felt
It's
very
cause
fucking comfortable coming on your platform. I'm nice enough to let him come on my platform and he spit in my fucking face. Basically. Laughed in my
He had
face.
us all to go mute while he talked. But as soon as I started talking, he interrupted me. And then when she dropped him, he said that she was disrespectful to him. That's how he do it. She had everybody to mute in the box. As soon as it was somebody else started talking, a black woman, that's what he talked. But you can't
Yeah,
overtalk him because he feels like he can't be overtalked. I guess that's that white mentality that he got.
yeah. The censoring was crazy. The censoring, and he had pent up upset. I was scared to talk. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Well, I'm going to
sorry.
say the same thing that I said in Pinups Live. What Unleashed did, he's just, first of all, a racist is never going to give you respect, first and foremost. That's never going to happen. Second of all, what he did was textbook. What did he do? He came into Pinups Live. He caused discord and dissension. He got everybody upset, everybody mad. And then what did he do? He ran off and he started his own live. Then he started sending videos to all of us. He's an antagonist. He is an antagonist. He got off on antagonizing everyone, and then he wanted to play victim in everyone's inbox. Yeah, and you right, Portia. He did say that, we ain't got no jobs. And my question to him is, did you care about police brutality before this even happened, before what happened to his friend happened? He probably didn't give a damn about police brutality, but he used police brutality to get into a black space. Then he weaponized the LGBTQIA community, and that's how he was able to get in. He's an antagonist. And like I told y'all earlier, when you see him in live, just sit back, watch it. The same thing that he did in Moses Live is the same thing that he did in Pinups Live.
Right, like I'm surprised Moses didn't drop him, because Moses don't talk about that at all. So I was shocked that he gave him some leeway. Then he started crying over there. I'm like, what is going on? But he has been censoring himself a lot lately and stuff. So.
I know, Blaze, he's trying to pull you in.
And the only reason why we brought it to you, Blaze and Polisa, is because how quick he was to tag Blaze. I know, Blaze, you probably just seen the message when I said Joe is being racist in Peanut Live. And this is at the point where I am literally in tears trying to keep myself from going back shit crazy on this fucking app. You don't know the traumas that people have been through. So to play on people like that, that's some sick shit. And I didn't want him to drag you into some blindsided, like he just tried to do with rationing. But then Heather had to tell him that the way he clipped that video, the cisgender term was a medical term. You can't get mad at people for not wanting to be labeled that. But I had to say that wasn't even the issue. My blood pressure got so high today from being manipulated, and it was so crazy because there was nothing but black women in that space aside from Solo. It was nothing but black women in that space, and that's why he disrespected us and did us the way that he did us, because we didn't have no black men there to talk at the time, because Solo wasn't there at the time. You see, as soon as Solo he got right in the box. We didn't have no black men there with us. So he took advantage of that. He really, really took advantage of that. And I didn't want him to cause a big ruckus. I would rather just come to you and tell you what happened before they try and spin a narrative on your supporters like that.
Yeah, because he's going to try
down,
it.
y'all.
He wants to go live.
I just want to make sure y'all are okay.
But thank you for letting me speak. I'm dropping down.
Okay, Ms. Goddess, are you okay though? Are you all right?
The triggers
I was just more worried about icreep and Pinup.
I don't know if he was in the box or I don't know. I don't know if he was in the guest box or not, but I'm just saying, like, if he still wants to have the conversation, that's perfectly cool, as long as you hold yourself accountable for what you did, because everything you done said to try to defend yourself has been a lie.
And everything icreep is saying is the truth. I seen him do it right in my life.
And remember the patterns that I told y'all about.
And he did every pattern that exactly.
He did the same thing in your life. You got to sit back, watch, and pay attention. He does the same thing in everybody else's life. First, he comes in, and then, he says something about the LGBTQIA community. Then he says he does not want to talk about it. Then he wants to sit here and say that, well, everyone's talking over him. Then he wants to say that he has to go to work. Then he gets in the comment section and he's very disrespectful. Then he wants to go and start another live on his platform and try to bait everybody over there. And like I told all of y'all today, if he talked about, he wanted to talk about it in 3 hours, well, we got an hour left. If he wants to talk about it, then it's going to be on a platform that's not his. We're not going to go to him for nothing.
For nothing. It's going to be on one of our platforms.
Back. And if this conversation happens, sit back, and I promise you, everything I just said and everything I told y'all earlier about how he moved because I've been watching him. He's going to do everything that we just said. Every single thing. So if you want to have the case, have the conversation, pin up icreep. I told y'all earlier, I'm more than willing to
I would love to because he got us fucked
yeah,
up.
and I'll be there to
Like
moderate
I'm
if you
really
need
in
me
my
to.
feelings right now. I'm really in my feelings right now to the point like I need to have a drink. I'm too upset by how disrespectful this piece of shit is.
But
Excuse
baby,
me,
what did I
Blaze,
tell you
he
earlier?
is.
What did I tell you earlier about the disrespect? These
I don't
racists
remember.
are going to be
Yeah,
disrespectful. And also
yeah.
remember what I also said about the everything in life is a yin and a yang. It's a positive and a negative. Don't ever let him put you in a situation to where you're holding on to that negative energy and he got that positive energy. Look how he skipped you, everyone, all of y'all. By the time I got to that live, all of y'all was upset. He skipped off with the positive energy, and then what did he do? He became very antagonistic to to everyone. He's sending me lives. He's sending Dominican lives. He's sending y'all stories and all this other stuff. He was being antagonistic.
Extremely. And he sent messages to Dominican, and Dominican got them. Dominican got those messages talking about how we were twisting his words and all this other shit.
He said the same thing in Moses' live, and he said the same thing in everyone else's live. He's a trash, like my older sister like to say, he a trash panda. He's a trash ass individual. He's a racist. And if you watch for their tactics, don't get upset. Just watch for their tactics and watch for their patterns. He's textbook. So don't get into your emotion. Just sit back, watch, and listen, and you will understand how to handle it.
Right. It was more like, why y'all doing this to me? That's how it comes across.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all doing this to me? I lost my ex to police brutality.
But he didn't give a damn about police brutality before whatever happened to his little friend. He didn't
No, he
care.
didn't.
And that's the one question that I have for Joe. What did you do about police brutality, and how much did you care? What have you said about it before your friend died? He didn't give a damn about it. He used police brutality that happened to his friend to get into black spaces and then start going after everyone about LGBTQIA issues. He used police brutality to get in, and we are so accepting as a people. We will talk to anyone and we will hear anyone out. And he used a topic that is near and dear to the black community to get into black spaces, and now he's running amok. And now we need to shut him down.
Yep.
Exactly.
My only thing was, I was like, I thought you were going back to work. Why you keep talking? And then when somebody else try to say something, I gotta go to work. I gotta go back to work.
And he did that every time icreep wanted to talk. He's like, I'm time is precious. I really gotta fucking go to work. Okay, then go to work. But you was still in my comments.
He did the same thing on Moses' live. He jumped off of Moses' live saying that he had to go to work, and then he dropped down. He was in the comments being disrespectful, and then he came back up on Moses' platform.
We don't.
He just reported another one of my videos that was about him. So it was definitely him. Like, he can stop playing like it ain't him.
He's reporting her stuff. He's
reporting me.
What, last night?
Yeah, because when you asked him,
videos, I don't have the time of all of like all the times that I've been reported and lost videos. It's a huge gap, and then all of a sudden I start calling him out. I get reported. Every video that's about him is being reported. All of a sudden I get an account warning, and I haven't had an account warning the whole time I've had this account.
And Pinup, how was he sharing your live and he wasn't even in the room? He was on the outside of the club watching.
Yeah, he was sharing my live outside.
So he's definitely reporting my
live. He took a piece of the live, cutted it, and made it seem like we were talking about LGBTQ plus, A plus, and we was not. We was not talking nothing about that.
You want to keep lying and saying, I'm not reporting your videos. Yes, you are. Just be honest. You're reporting my videos.
I
That's
have
exactly
allowed
what you're
this white
doing.
tea man in my space, muted everybody to give him some respect so he can speak, and he didn't give us no respect. So fuck him. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck what he supports anymore. He can't respect my family. Fuck him.
Y'all, if I lose my page, y'all know why.
I'm really sorry.
Because I already got an account warning.
Ooh.
So you trying to get my page banned.
Say that, Queen
Mind
of
you,
them
this
all.
hasn't happened the whole time I've had this account, but all of a sudden I call out Joe, the person that used to run with the fold. My account about to get banned. And he think we stupid.
Cause Cuban taught him. That little white lady taught him how to mass report, and that's exactly what happened.
That's fine. Since he want to mass report pages, then I'm gonna go get his stuff then. You trying to mass report my page and trying to make me lose my account? What? Because I called you out? Because you over here laughing at black women? Telling black women about how they don't have full-time jobs or know what it's like to have full-time jobs? And I already said it's because crackers like you that don't hire black people. Because I'm calling out what you said, and you want to go on your live and make videos and act like we said something like that you owe us your work. It was something real stupid.
Okay.
But it wasn't nothing about what we said.
Like
Put
I
me
said,
on
he
big
was
screen.
antagonistic. That's why
Put
he
him on
started
big.
bringing
Hey,
up
put her on big
that y'all
screen,
didn't have
Blaze.
no jobs and all this other stuff. He wanted everyone to get on defense. He wanted everyone to get on defense. Well, I got a job. I this, I that. They take pleasure in getting you off of your game and getting you off topic and getting you in your feelings.
There's 3 of
Watch
them here.
for these
Read.
racists. Watch for the pattern.
Read what he said, Blaze. Read it.
That's the first page. When y'all done reading it, let me know and I'll put the other 2. That's what he sent me while I was in Pinup Slide. Can someone read it out loud?
Can someone read it?
I don't feel like it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Shoot, I did it
Okay.
earlier. I'll do it again. So, there's way too many people taking things I said, twisting the words to fit their narratives, and asking 100 questions without allowing time for an answer before moving on to their next complaint. Same thing he did in Moses Live. I'll have a live tonight and we'll answer questions one at a time. If you have questions now is your time. I'm going to answer and move on, but I'm not going to allow people to twist my words for their narratives without speaking up about it. So he's going to talk over. But you can go to the next one. And this one, the next one Dominican is going to bring up, he's basically repeating himself. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to answer your question, but I will tonight, or if you want in DMs or another time. It was too many questions at one time, and I need to be able to answer one at a time. I apologize. It just got way too distracting and off on a lot of questions before I was allowed to answer one at a time. I don't like how my words are being twisted to change questions into statements or to change. Go ahead and bring up the other one. Where was I? I don't like how my words were being twisted to change questions into statements or to change the meanings of my word. If you care to join, I'd appreciate it. And if not, I understand as well. Well, guess what? We ain't going to his live. If he wants to, he jumped in a black space, and if he wants to have this question, we gonna pitch a tent, and the circus is gonna happen where the circus happened, but it's not gonna be in his territory, and it's not gonna be in his space. Now that's up to you, icreep, and you pin up. But like I said, I will be there. I will be there to moderate and all this other stuff. But we will not be doing anything in his space because we don't go to white men. We don't come to fingers. We don't come for fingers at all.
So if he thought we were gonna come to his fucking live where he think he can control the narrative, he can go the fuck on with that. Cause we're not coming to his. We can do it on one of ours. He don't get to control this narrative.
So where he
He's probably working at his fake
At
ass job.
work,
He
at
probably
his
sitting on the
full-time
inside watching the
job.
live, saying that he's at work, whatever. Probably ain't got no goddamn job, but I'm sure he's watching right now.
Yeah, he's watching probably. At his job. Where he claims that we don't know nothing about.
I'm just sorry that y'all got so upset earlier, and but
Me
even
too.
though you guys were
Me too.
upset, you know what he did turned into a real good conversation between all of us. You know, we were all able to open up, talk about family, talk about police brutality, talk about our experiences with
Right.
police brutality. So he didn't win, you
No,
know,
he didn't.
but
He
just
just
watch
showed
out,
his
he's going to be an
true
antagonist.
he just showed his true cracker ass white color. That's all he did.
Cracker ass cracker.
That's
He's
usually what
gonna add
happens.
another one to the list.
The truth
We
comes
Little
out.
Bills, the Basement Brigade, or whatever the fuck you call it.
So
And
we'll
now we
be a
also don't got
basic
a
ass
job.
brigade, with which we don't know what the fuck a job is. We'll be that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we don't have a job, and we're Little Bills too. What
Because
else
we
they
don't
gonna
know what the
add to
fuck
it?
that is. And we don't know what it's like to lose somebody to police brutality or prison brutality. We don't know what
Yeah,
that shit's
he's
like.
the
I
only
want to know how
one.
much his mama made.
Ugh.
He's the only one. But if he
Yeah.
says the wrong thing tonight, I'm gonna give him a reason to cry.
Oh,
Well,
Shit.
by
he
the
said it
way,
was 3
not to change the
hours, so that
convo.
will be in the next 45 minutes or so. Let's see if he pops up.
Where's what?
Oh yeah, and
We're
we're
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Chef Lava Drama posted us up.
What else is new? They post all of us. They love
They
us.
do. They post
It was
everybody.
a
They love us.
mess.
As long as they catch my good side.
They did. They got you all on YouTube.
Girl, hey.
They got my whole live on YouTube. They got Topic Teasers live. They got Blazers live. Everyone. Polices, everyone.
They don't miss my live. They
No, they
won't
don't.
miss it at all.
So while he think he wants to chop and screw some shit, I got the whole live. We can dissect that.
Oh, baby, I'm from Texas. I know all about chopping and screwing and pin up. You know I'm good at it too.
I just
No, I'm just so disgusted. I'm just disgusted. That's all. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm used to white tea crack ass people showing they white ass each and every time.
But if he comes around, you know what? Let him talk. We're not gonna let him monologue, but let him speak. Let him talk. You know, see me how he want to cry about it so much. We can let him talk, but he ain't gonna come in no bull. It ain't gonna be no bullshit. Let him speak. But what he did earlier today, it will never happen again. Not
Never
with y'all.
again. I would never allow him a space in my shit again. He's so disrespectful. Very. I want him to keep that same fucking energy he had over here on the next live. Because I was disgusted.
Right, I was like, dude, are you going to work? Or you gonna keep talking?
No, he was not going.
I'm like,
that
you
was
the
just
only
his
one
way not to
talking.
answer iCreep's question.
he only
I
went
couldn't
to
even
work when
talk.
I started talking.
Blaze,
Yeah. Come here.
I need to talk to you behind the scenes.
Okay.
So after this live, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Okay.
I'll say this, and Blaze, I know Auntie Wiggs is not one of your favorite people. I understand. And I get why. I know she's not one of your favorite people, but she's someone that I've known for many, many years before TikTok was even a thing. And he lives not too, from what I understand, he lives not too far from for her. He has drove past her house. He has been stalking her. and he's been messing with her. He has a history of doing this to black women. And like I said, I know she's not one of your favorite people. I get it. I understand. But he has taken it too far. He shouldn't be driving past her house.
driving by her house or going to her residence is not that's not cool. I don't condone that at all. Even though she's not my favorite person at all, but I wouldn't condone nothing like that. But I feel bad that y'all had to experience that tonight, especially you, Miss Pinup, in your live.
I don't feel bad about it. I'm glad it happened because it exposed the crackerness of his cracker white ass. So I'm happy.
So I want to wrap things up for tonight. Anybody else want to speak before we get up out of here tonight?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down.
All right. Have a good evening.
It's been a crazy fucking night.
Ain't it always? I think we say that a lot.
Yeah. Too much.
Because
Too much. But I can't say I'm surprised by this. I say it all the time. Like people, even those that don't think they're racist or don't think they are practicing white supremacy, they the main ones doing it. And when he said the other day that he tell his white friends not to put white on the census, like that was enough for me to know that was no, buddy. No, I don't think you really understand what the fuck is going on.
Wow.
Either you just do and don't care, or which I'm not surprised. Like white people just don't surprise me no more. Like,
and you're right. We're the type of community though that will listen to anybody until you show us who you are. That's yeah. And like I said, I'm not feeling him driving by Miss Wiggins' house. That's not cool.
Well, he's doing that?
That's what she said that, and she's friends with Miss Wiggins, and like I said, I don't like her at all. I know what she has done across this app, but that's just not acceptable. There's no reason for that. I didn't like it when they did it to Heather. I didn't like it when they did it to anybody. That's fucking y'all. That's just weird, and you going too far. Somebody gonna get hurt like that. Y'all showing up at that people's houses and trying to prove something for what? I don't understand that. Somebody gonna get hurt. Last time, man, 30 more seconds at my fucking doorstep, somebody was gonna get hurt, and it wasn't gonna be me. Well, honestly, one day y'all gonna get what y'all looking for.
Yeah, that shit don't surprise me.
I don't know if he did. It's all alleged. I'm not going to say he did or didn't, but you better. I don't condone nothing like that if that's the case.
I'm just tired
black
of
women
them
shouldn't
trying
have
to
to
use
keep
all
going
black
through that type of
spaces.
shit. White men need to just get somewhere and sit. Like, stay out of our conversation. Like, just do that. Or if you gonna be there, just sit back and listen. Just sit back, be quiet, listen, lurk like everybody else, but don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up. Don't say shit.
I don't know.
Stay out of our business.
I want y'all to take it easy tonight.
Y'all. I am about to get my black ass in bed.
You ain't the I got shit I got to do in the morning.
Right.
Mr. Dominican,
I love us.
Mr. Dominican,
I'll be in the comment section.
Give me like 10 minutes and I'll hit you up, okay?
No problem.
You about to end the live?
Yeah. No, you want to speak? You go ahead and speak.
Yeah, I just want to say this one thing, right? Y'all, why am I always the person that be calling out the people? Y'all gonna have to, when y'all see the red flags and stuff, y'all gonna have to start saying stuff because they master reporting me. They trying to get icreep off the app. Everybody already hate icreep. So y'all gonna have to when y'all see it, call it out. Don't just be, that's what I'm saying. That's all I want to say.
Aw,
Good night,
I don't
guys.
got nothing
Good
to
night,
say. I'm
everybody.
good.
I will see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Hopefully it'll be another day.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Good night.